you like me to call you Ali or Willa for this?
Willa, please.
Willa? Cool.
Yeah.
Willa, how was your experience on Sideways?
Fantastic. And a little bit off kilter. See what I did there?
And today you performed?
I performed my song BF Jeans, Boyfriend Jeans, from my new EP Deadbeats.
Tell me a little bit about the song.
The song BF Jeans is basically about being worrying that you're not, or that I'm not feminine enough to be a girlfriend, and I wear too many boyfriend jeans and shitty sneakers to be a girlfriend, which is totally a myth, but that's just something I went through because I had very short hair for a very long time and everyone thought I was a boy, and it made me go, I'm not worthy because of societal constructs. But anyways, that's what it's about.
Okay. Tell me about the process of making this EP.
My goal with the Deadbeats EP was to create something that felt very honest to me and really look at experiences that I hadn't written about yet. And I sort of dug deep and really looked at my most traumatic, romantic experience and how that led me to feel stronger in myself and to put armor up, like in my song 'Cause You Did. It's about having thick skin and liking it, things like that, and then traveling through that. And I mean, BF Jeans, if we're looking at the chronological order, is probably at the beginning of it because it was I'm too boyish to be a girlfriend. And then we got the boy, and then he turned out to be a total, all this stuff. So it's basically, and just an honest telling of my story.
How was it different going around this time with a label behind you?
Working with Black Box is so exciting because everyone on the team is so passionate and involved and connected, and I feel like a real human being to them, and they're music fans, and so as well as being very knowledgeable in music. So working with Ian and Ariana at Black Box and Jason and Matt and everybody there, it's been awesome. I feel really supported. To have a team like that, like Black Box around me, made me feel sort of safe through the journey because they're so real with me at every point in time, and that's really helpful as an artist because sometimes you're so close to it that you're like, is this good? Is it terrible? I have no idea. So they're amazing and real and great. I love them.
Something really cool that you did for your just releasing each song on the EP, really embracing your synesthesia and just showing the color and the layout for each song. Can you tell me about that?
Thank you for noticing that and mentioning the collages. I worked very hard on those. So I thought hearing music in color was a normal thing. And then I remember describing a song to my mom when I was 11, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" And was a little freaked out. But then she discovered her brother had it. Maybe it's genetic, I don't know. But basically every song that I hear has actually an array of colors. It's almost like an oil painting, and there's usually movement, and there's often shapes and images even, and there's always predominant color and then subcolors. And so for this EP, which is a very, like I said, personal retelling of kind of my own experiences, it felt like a cool opportunity to be here's how I hear what I've created. And so I put together the collages, which the background colors of the collages are the predominant colors of each song, and then kind of the images and the objects that I chose are either similar colors or the similar feeling. In No Control, there's a little cat that's sitting there because she's orange, because No Control is an orange song for me. But the little cat, I decided to choose that because she's orange, but also cats are unpredictable and uncontrollable and scary as fuck. And so yeah, just to create those things felt like a really cool way to let people in even more to what I was trying to give them. So the collage art for BF Jeans, the predominant color is blue, probably denim blue, which I think is kind of an easy one to dive into. And then for me, BF Jeans is my high school experience, and so I put a little flip phone in there because it was flip phone days. And then it's just bubble letters and passing notes in class, and sparkles and glitter and sadness and insecurity, and all these things wrapped up into one lovely collage.
You've been super busy working with a lot of people. Who was your favorite to work with?
Well, a person that has been really exciting for me to work with this Ralph, because there are not a lot of women in the music industry. And so to be able to work with her and help and co-write songs with her and help her say what she's trying to get out, and we like have brains that work in a similar way, and just feminine energy is just a different thing. And it's been so cool and inspiring and exciting to create with that woman. I'm a big fan.
You do a lot of covers, just you and a guitar and a cat. What's your cat's name?
Oh my God, he looks like a cat on steroids, but he's a dog.
No way. I thought that was a cat.
He's a very muscular cat. It's with a piano. Mm-hmm. But my little dog, Remington, the handsome prince, he's usually chilling behind me. He's a big support for me in my life. Yeah, I like to do little covers. It's like where this all started was singing. And I love to sing, and I love to explore my voice, and I love to push it, and I love to then learn songs and be like, oh, that's what this like line actually is. Like of my favorite songs, I'm like, oh, that's what this is saying. I'm like the ultimate lyric mishearer. And so it's been such a cool and educational experience to like learn popular songs, learn to play them and learn to sing them and just really like dissect them almost. It's and then to share them is also a fun thing to do as well.
What was your favorite song to cover?
My favorite song to cover recently was The Joke by Brandi Carlile. I actually have shivers thinking about it right now. It's one of the most powerful songs I've heard as of late. It's such a journey, and I don't even like know what to say about it, but it makes me want to cry every time. Please look up The Joke by Brandi Carlile. It's like unbelievable, and her performing it is also unbelievable. I'm a fan.
I found your IMDb page.
Love that.
So you've been working in the acting world as well for the last 5 years. Well, 2011 was the first thing I saw, but then there was a bit of a gap. So that's the last 5 years.
2011 was this funny little blip. I was on a CBC singing competition show, and like Jordan from New Kids on the Block was one of the judges, and like all this crazy shit, and I got to sing with Alana Miles. I sang Black Velvet with Alana Miles, and that was amazing. But then that ended. I got third place, and then I decided I'd always wanted to be an actor, and like when I didn't get cast or even have the opportunity to audition for Hermione on Harry Potter, I was devastated. And so I just decided one day to, like a few years ago, to like email every agency in Vancouver and just got an agent and started auditioning. I should have taken lessons first, but lessons learned now. So yeah, I've done a few weird and awesome things, and I actually do a lot of voice acting these days. I do a lot of like advertising campaigns. That's a funny thing. But I have a role in My Little Pony, which has been a whole other journey because I've been to 4 conventions as a guest of honor, and the Bronies are my bros. I admire them greatly. Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear my soundbite idea of what I think of the Bronies?
100%.
My Little Pony is a safe place for a lot of people. It's called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and it's created a community for people that were once like didn't have a safe place at school or at home or at work. And then they found this community online which promotes acceptance and creativity and friendship and like embracing other people for their foibles. And then now they have friends, and like every time I go to a convention, I ask Bronies like, what got you into this show? And they're like, I had nothing, and now I joined this community, and now I animate, and now I write, and now I do fan fiction, and now I cosplay, and it's like the most exciting and inspiring community. They're all amazing. I love them.
What is your favorite venue to attend?
My favorite venue, because it's beautiful, is Massey Hall, and I'm very interested to see what will happen with its renos.
Do you have a favorite neighborhood in the city?
I'm a Queen West gal. I've lived on Queen and Dovercourt for the whole 2.5 years, and I just like love that there's coffee shops on residential streets, and you can stumble upon cute little cocktail bars, and there's like jazz on Mondays at this other place. It's like so alive and so connected and real community, and I just love it.
Do you have a favorite like bar to go to?
I really like Lipstick and Dynamite, which is at like Queen and Ossington. I love that it's LGBTQ friendly, and that there's velvet paintings, and it's rock and roll, and it's Halloween all year round.
And all the board games too.
And the board games. Love it. Connect
it's a
for
great
it.
spot. If you could form a supergroup or even like a duet with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Okay. Supergroup. I'm just gonna name my like top 5. Well, okay, what order? I don't want like people to judge for the order that I say things in. Supergroup for me would be the Gorillaz, and then Tame Impala, Kanye West, and Dolly Parton, and then me, and then that's it.
Cool. What would you call the band?
Ursa Major.
What do you like or dislike about music coming out today?
Well, what I like about music today is that there's so much of it that you kind of have no choice but to be exactly what you are. You know what I mean? You don't have to like fit into a mold, because everything that's breaking through is what's not in the mold, and that's so exciting. What I don't like about music today is that there is so much. How do I listen to it all? It's like so exciting to find new stuff, but then like also like intimidating almost to dive into the pile. So
what was the last song you listened to?
What's the last song I listened to? Wish Me Luck. Oh, Lottery by Jade Bird.
Oh.
Yeah, holy smokes. She's like so good. And I think Lana Gay was interviewing her and was like, she's like Dolly Parton, like rock and roll. She's like, yeah, so dope. So I'm a new fan. I just discovered her yesterday.
Tell us your best dad joke.
This actually applies to the song I was performing. What is Mario's favorite pair of pants?
What?
Denim, denim, denim. You're
Perfect.
welcome.
Cool.